What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? This your boy Reg here. Got my homeboy Try with me.
Jeez.
Yeah. Today I'm gonna start a different series today. I'm gonna call this like showing off my source and a few Vibe magazines. Um, for you those who don't know what these magazines are, like the Source magazine was founded in 1988. It was started by David Mays and shit like that. It was traditionally known as like the hip hop Bible, as people will find out like the unsigned hype. People will find like ratings on hip hop albums, like news on not just hip hop, but like in the black community as well too. Um, yeah, man, like the Source, man. At the time, the Source was like something people looked up to and shit like that. Now, I don't really fuck with the Source now, to be honest, for obvious reasons and shit, because I just feel like it's a shadow of its own self. And Vibe magazine is also the magazine that was started by Quincy Jones and stuff like that. And I want to say in 1992, and also focus on
I think it was 93.
you said 93.
Yeah, I think because the first issue had Snoop on the cover.
Well, I thought the first issue of Vibe had Tretch.
Nah, I think that was the second issue. The inaugural issue was 93 with Snoop, but that's when Doggy Style was coming out.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's like sweating on the cover and shit.
Oh, I know which one. Okay, okay, I know which one you're talking
He
about.
got like a beanie hat on. Yeah,
Yeah, and he's like looking like sideways, and he's checking his direction. Okay,
right. Yeah,
all right,
I remember getting that one.
all right, bet. Shit. And so yeah, so Vibe magazine, that was like another popular magazine where it focused on hip hop and also focused on R&B and shit like that too. So yeah, man. So I just started collecting these magazines, because I'm getting into journalism and I've always wanted like Source magazines. So I always want to have like, a collection of these. So I'm gonna probably stay on here and show off the recent collections I got and stuff. There's a lot of magazines, but fuck it.
Yeah,
First magazine is the 1994 Scarface issue. This is issue number 63. Fucking this is
right.
when he was like the diary era of
I,
Scarface and shit like
I
that.
don't remember that one.
You say you don't remember it?
Yeah, I don't know if I had that one. Some of them I remember, but some of them I don't remember.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's kind of interesting too because this is around the time when like, because the Southern hip hop around like the early '90s to early '90s up to maybe like '94, it was
Right,
respected, but it was not really embraced. Like, yeah, people will embrace like the Ghetto Boys and shit
right.
like that. But at the same time, they were also trashing like cats like Two Life Crew, of course, because I think most of it has something to do with like Two Life Crew. Because when people thought of the
Mm,
South at that time, they thought about that whole Miami bass music and shit. But
right.
yeah, but when fucking Scarface came out with the fucking Diary, and they got fucking five mics on. I want to say it was
Wow.
this issue or the issue before it got five mics still, but it just
Okay.
changed people's perception of the South and stuff. So yeah,
Right.
yeah, this issue's kind of messed up too. So yeah, this issue it also talks has a piece about Digable Planets because they dropped
Yeah.
the fucking Blowout Comb album, which
Wow, cool.
very underrated album. That's
Mm-hmm.
way better than the fucking Reaching album, and I love
Yeah,
Reaching though, but yeah,
I agree. I like that one better because, like I said, like that the lyrics for the first one went over my head. I
yeah,
like the music for it though. It was real jazzy and it had like that native tongue feel.
facts.
But Blowout Comb is to me was a better album.
Oh yeah, man, like just the whole topics they were talking about with that fucking album, like fucking Dial 7
Right.
alone, Four Corners,
Right.
Jettin, Bobo Check with fucking Guru. Oh, man, that's that whole
Mm,
album. In my opinion, that album, if it wasn't for that album, we wouldn't have albums like To Pimp a Butterfly.
right. True.
So yeah, y'all ain't ready for that conversation yet. So yeah, and one more thing about this issue,
Mm,
it's kind of interesting because they gave Brand Nubians everything is everything 4 mics on the source and shit.
mm,
And
right.
at that time, people weren't really feeling that album. So, and this is one thing I like about the source because they recognize real. Because I've always liked that album. I've always thought it was like their most underrated album, like that Everything is Everything album. I need to get my
Right.
hands on the album one day. So yeah,
Cool.
this is the fucking Scarface issue right here. Next one. This is one of the most infamous ones.
I remember that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is the issue number 89 with Lil Kim and Foxy Brown. This was dropped in February of 1997. Man, when it comes to like female hip hop beefs and shit like that, this has got to be like this was like the Jay Z and Nas when it comes to female hip hop beefs and shit. Because it
Mm.
was just like they originally they started off friends, but fucking Steve Stout wanted to push up the Il Na Na album up against hardcore and shit like that.
Right.
And with Lil Kim and Foxy, they pretty much redefined like female rappers at that time too. So the fucking title says sex and hip hop,
Right.
harlots or heroines and shit. So yeah, I found this very interesting and stuff.
And they,
It
wasn't
got
they
people.
were planning on doing like a Thelma and Louise type of album or something.
Yeah,
I
there was
remember that.
rumors about. Yeah,
Good old Steve Stout, boy. He fucking up my Knicks, and this is what he was doing back then.
exactly.
Still fucking up in the industry right now.
Facts. Yeah, man. It got a piece about Suge Knight about around the time when he was about to go to prison for breaking his probation around the Tupac murder and stuff like
Right.
that. Um, also got shit about who else they got? Yeah, they got a long piece about Lil Kim. And, oh yeah, they have a piece about like Crime Boss promoting his album and shit. Yeah, I need to get my hands on that one. Yeah, this one's pretty good too. When it comes to like the mics and shit, I see that they gave like Redman's Muddy Waters 4 mics. Um, they gave Camp Lowe's Uptown Saturday Night 3 mics and shit. So yeah, man, this is a
That should
very
have been higher.
like,
Damn low.
true, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all should have seen this cover before. This is a very influential and controversial issue. So
Right.
then I got the Slick Rick 1991 issue.
Ooh.
This was the issue number 22 in July 1991. This was around the time when he was about to go to prison, for around the time when he shot that innocent bystander and
Right.
stuff like that. Yeah, man, this is a very interesting issue because it has a piece about NWA's Niggas for Life album.
Mm.
It has a piece about Shaba, Chubb Rock, DJ Quick, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a pretty dope issue. Fucking Gangstar promoting that Love Sick single.
Right.
Love that track.
I never seen that issue before.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's crazy too because like originally this issue was sold out on eBay, but they brought back some new copies of this. I was like, oh fuck,
Wow.
yeah, man. Oh, and like it has Yo Yo as a hip hop quotable. For You Can't Play With My Yo Yo, which
Oh
I
yeah.
got. We got to talk about the album one day. One day we
Yes.
can talk about that.
Definitely the underrated artist.
Very underrated. I'm trying to get my that Black Pearl album, but that shit's hard to find.
Oh yeah. That's out of print.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the fucking piece about Slick Rick right here. Um, yeah, man, very interesting. It's like a long interview. He's talking about how he hooked up with Dougie Fresh and shit too. Um, as for the rankings, they ranked Ice T's OG Original Gangster three and a half mics, which that
Right.
should at least been 4.5 in my opinion. But
Yeah.
yeah, Kumo D's Funky Wisdom, they put that 2.5 mics, which is very. This is around the time when
Crazy.
you said what? Shit. Yeah, man. This is a very dope issue. The source with Slick Rick. This is my first copy right here. The
Ooh,
Rakim
oh,
issue. This is issue number 101 that was dropped in February of '98. Around the time he dropped fucking 18th Letter album, which very very dope album. I need to get my hands on that his solo album. I need to get my hands on some of his solo albums and shit.
yo, I got you have that one already?
Which one? The 18th Letter?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
I got an extra copy.
Oh, I'm gonna send
Yeah,
it back.
because I was gonna give it to Killer Tapes, but he wanted the one with the double. It's like it don't have the double disc.
That's fine.
All right, cool. I'm gonna send you that one too.
I bet. You know what? Just you need to send me that by sometime this weekend and shit.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
appreciate
gonna
it.
send you all of them together though. But I had that like from last year. I was holding it, and Killer wanted a copy, but he wanted the one with the bonus disc, but they don't have the bonus disc with it though. Just like the regular version.
Okay, bet.
All
Appreciate
right,
it. Appreciate it. All right, good looks. And so I find this interesting because he's actually guess who's interviewed him on this fucking Mac issue?
who's that?
Cannabis.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause Rakim was on the Cannabis second album.
Yep.
But what was it called? A Cannabis 2000 VC or something?
Yeah. 2000. Wait, but 2000 BC
Yeah.
didn't come out until like 2000 and shit.
Okay. So Cannabis is talking about Rakim in the interview.
Yeah, he's interviewing Rakim. It was like an exclusive
Oh, he's
interview.
interviewing Rakim. But that's probably how the whole collab came about after that interview.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know Rakim don't do like a lot of interviews and shit. He's like a low key person
Right.
and shit. And around that time too, everybody was on Cannabis's dick, because he had the Can I Bust album coming out, which that I feel like that album gets overhated if you ask me. But that's another issue for a different day.
Man, Wyclef messed that album up, Reg. Let's be
Oh,
real about that, yo.
you know
You know
what?
what I mean? Like I don't know about John Forte album, but with Cannabis album, the beat should have been better. For his caliber of lyricism, I think it should have been better.
All I'm gonna say on that Can I Bust album for right now, Wyclef did mess up on some beats, but I've heard the worst beats from Wyclef. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh Lord, that's
Yeah,
not saying a lot.
yeah. 'Cause I feel like lyrically it was very dope because it had some joints. It had some joints, but I
Right.
just felt like
Yeah, yeah.
people just expected the whole album to sound like second round knockout. Where he was trying to
Right.
go for that radio airplay too. So
Right.
I don't know. I'm gonna
I,
review the album one day. One day I'm gonna talk about that whole
but Buckingham Palace was my joint though. I was like, ever since I heard that on like the Cluminati mixtapes, I was like, yo, that's my joint off the album and Get Retarded. But I just felt like it could have been like better beats. So I mean, if you look at Carnival, Wyclef, that's like probably Wyclef's best production outside of the Fugees albums.
You said
And
Carnival?
then it's like when you get to a Cannabis album, you drop the ball. John Forte, same thing with him. So it's like, was Wyclef really a great producer to begin with?
Shit. I don't know. Why Clef just be on some shit sometimes? I don't know, man. Like, shit. Um, what's interesting about this copy? It also has a piece about Lil Kim. It talks about also has a piece about DJ Premier too. Then it has the 1997 yearbook where it's talking about like the biggest influencers in '97. Like
Oh
of course
God.
talking about Biggie. Recipes to
Right,
Biggie, Master
right,
P, RZA, EPMD. Who got back together around that time. Puff
right.
Daddy and Foxy Brown. Yeah, '97 was
Bobby Brown.
yeah Foxy.
Oh, that terrible Bobby Brown album.
No, I said Foxy Brown, not Bobby Brown.
Oh, Foxy Brown. Oh, okay.
Nah, fuck that
Oh
album.
wow,
Yeah, so
wow.
this is it right here. Oh, and check this shit. It has like the fucking Sons of Man.
As a man joint. Ooh.
Found that very interesting. Yeah, this is them promoting like the Source Sports issue right here.
I never seen that. The Source Sport.
Yeah, I never seen that either.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one thing I like about reading like old hip hop magazines. They're talking about how
Right.
looking out for like the newest hip hop artists of '98. You have
Uh,
fucking Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. Look how far they've
they
lasted.
one good album.
That Steely Dan pretty much took the whole publishing on that fucking album just
That's
for one
crazy,
motherfucking
man.
song. But
Them niggas should be rich right now.
who Steely Dan?
No, Tariq and Peter Gunn.
Shit, they ain't got no publishing for their rights, and
Right.
cause fucking Steely Dan, like they took all the publishing and shit for that whole album. It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
I like Steely Dan, but they can be some dicks sometimes. I'm sorry, they can be some fucking dicks. Like it's also have a piece about cannabis.
Right.
You know, got
I,
fucking.
I still think Cannabis is a great lyricist. I just feel like his production always failed him on his album.
I agree.
I mean, I like BC though. I think BC was dope, but it didn't get promoted enough. But I think that's a artist that have bars, but his production failed him. Like a lot of people would say that about Jadakiss too after the first album.
Speaking of Jada, he's dropping a new album tomorrow too.
Yeah, I want to hear it because I heard that joint with Pusha. That shit is fire. But I don't know if it's gonna be on the album because now they're saying because of the whole thing with Pop Smoke and they released it like right after Pop Smoke got killed. It's like they don't know he don't know if he's gonna put it on the album.
Yeah, yeah, I heard about that, but
Right.
it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
but I just feel like if people think that they read too much into it, in my opinion, if people think that
Exactly. It's gonna keep happening. So it's not like Pop Smoke was the first one.
that's
You know.
yeah, yeah. You ever heard of this cat right here?
Yes. Human Wreck. I never heard that album though, but that's severely out of print. I think he was Redman's cousin or some shit, or he was like down with Redman or something.
Okay, I figured. Cause I was like, who is this Red Man wannabe
Yeah.
ass nigga? Like,
I seen a couple of like people online posting it up, but I never heard that album like when it dropped back in the day.
shit, shit, I might do a first time listen one day. What if you want? If you down?
Yeah, but that's like super rare right there.
For real. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, this is very interesting cover. Um. Oh yeah, this is the piece about DJ Premier. Hold up. Yeah, 'cause this is around the time of Primo. Primo was still on top of the game around this time.
Right, right.
So yeah, this is a fucking
No
Rakim
doubt.
issue.
Premier.
Then I want to give a shout out to my homeboy Al Six CD for hip hop because the dude you sent me about the Source magazines and shit because he sent me
Right.
some Source issues too. This is the
Cool.
Puffy Russell Simmons and Master P issue.
Nice.
This was issue number 113 that dropped in February of 1999. Shit. Like this was around the time, when all these niggas were like on top of the game and shit.
Yeah.
You know, then you got a piece about Big Pun Crusher of the Year. Got a piece about Timberland and shit. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Who's that?
Some niggas just promoting some jeans and shit.
Oh my lord. I thought that was like a box like a men's boxes ad or something.
I don't know. Shit. Why he looking like he just twerking and shit? I don't know. But
Nigga look like Tyson Beckford
I got a piece about
or
right there.
Snoop Dogg. That's No Limit Snoop.
Yep, no limit Snoop.
Yeah.
This is recognized in 1998 in hip hop. See Murder.
Oh, cool, cool. I got new respect for C Murder. I never listened to a C Murder album until recently. And I like it. I gotta get his other stuff.
Yeah, I got a people say I never heard his albums either. So
Yeah. I got what was it? Something Vengeance. I came in the hall that I got a couple of weeks ago. But that wasn't on No Limit though. That was like I think after No Limit, but it's a solid album.
facts. Shit. Yeah, it's the annual Master P.
That's the key.
Fucking Hustler. The interview with Puffy right here.
Oh, Diddy. God. Anytime I see old footage of him, I'm like, yo, this nigga was yo. It was like yo, he was like the hip hop god back then. Like people were just like kissing his ass. He was on everything back then. Like people don't know. Like if you didn't grow up in '97, it's like yo, every joint that was out by every artist he was on, or he had something to do with. Either he remixed the song, or he had a feature on there, or they
Right.
were on his label. Like everything was Puffy in 1997. It was
Dancing and shit.
like that was like the he's like the epitome of a watered down artist. Like people talk about Hammer. Diddy was more watered down than Hammer.
Right.
You know.
Shit. So you want to see some shit that will blow your mind?
Uh, I had that. I remember that joint. That's when you came out with that talking shit comedy album.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that joint.
Yeah, I need to get that fucking comedy album because that shit is fire.
That shit is super out of print too.
Yeah, but it's mad cheap on fucking YouTube.
It's cheap.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
$10. Like $10.
yeah. That's when Martin was at the height of his career, man. He had the show popping off. He had this is before like a thin line between love and hate. So
Yeah, Def Comedy Jam and shit.
yeah, Def Comedy Jam was popping. Yep. He was the man right now. He was the man. Like how Kevin Hart is, that's how Martin was at that time.
Yo, let's not compare Kevin to Martin. Let's not. I'm sorry, but Kevin Hart can't touch Martin. Like,
I know, definitely not.
but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying though.
Yeah, Martin was big at that time. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, like what Eddie did in the '80s was what Martin did in the '90s.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, like this was a special comedy issue. This also talks about the breakup of EPMD.
Right. That's right. Hit Squad break up.
Right, got a piece
They
about.
had a picture of them like all by the bridge. I remember that.
Oh shit.
It was like Redman and Das Effects, all of them like you see like the bridge in front of them and shit. I forgot what bridge it was, but I was like, yo, that was a devastating thing for hip hop. Like to hear that they broke up and shit.
Right.
And that like each artist like took their shot. Like Das Effects was rolling with PMD, and Redman and Keith was rolling with Eric, and that was a big thing for hip hop.
Yeah, that was like a fucking divorce.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, man. I'm like, what they gonna sound like now? And then when Eric dropped No Pressure, I was like, oh, he good, he
Right.
good,
Shit. PMD dropped Shade Business, and it was like, oh.
right? I don't remember if I heard that album. I never bought it, but I remember like they were playing that what's it called? I'm Coming or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That joint was being played a lot, and I was more of an Eric Sermon fan though, cause I love his production and him coming out with Redman and Keith and them. So I was rolling with more Eric than PMD at that time.
Yeah, cause like I like PMD, but that Shade Business album, it was like too West Coast
Right?
influence,
Yeah,
too
I remember
G-funk.
they were talking one time.
Like the Business is Business album, the second one in '96 was, or '97 was way better, way
Right?
fucking better.
Oh yeah, definitely. That to me is his best album.
Yes.
And it was promoted a lot more. Yo, when that album dropped, like Flex was playing that shit like different joints from that album like crazy, like Leave Your Style Cramped and
It's
Cool Cat and all that shit.
it's the P '97.
Yes, but that remix of Prodigy, that shit was fire.
And he was throwing shots at Redman. Oh, I think one song too.
Right. Yep.
Uh, yeah, we need to
So
talk about the album too one day. One day we gotta talk about that.
yeah, definitely got to talk about that. I don't see nobody talking about that PMD shit. Definitely, that's gonna be dope.
No diggity, like ooh, shit, grimy as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Shit,
for sure.
got this piece
Yes, I remember that's the Blue Funk era right there, man. That's Heavy's hardest album, like streetwise.
of facts. Blue
Like he
Funk.
did his thing, like Pete Rock and Premier on both on that album, and they gave him like the best shit.
Yeah. My only gripe, it's just a little. I just wish the mixing on a bunch of niggas was way better.
Yeah,
'Cause,
it's low. The volume is low
yeah,
on that.
like
Yeah, I thought it
especially
was
when I
just
got the
my
bus
album too,
too.
but
So
it's like that.
you said what?
I thought it was just my album copy, but it's low. Like there's
Oh,
some songs like even on Talk is Cheap, the volume is low.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like mastered right, but that album is hard, man. Like I still bump that album.
For real, like yes, yes, y'all. Um,
Yeah,
what's that one track?
love
A
that.
bunch of niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that whole out truthful. I mean, come on, like,
Truthful is dope.
woo!
And I remember MC Light used the Yes Yes Y'all beat for the I Go On remix.
Again, yep.
That shit is I love those horns on that, man. That's so underrated
Yeah, yeah. Next week we definitely gotta talk about that next week and shit.
for sure. Definitely. I know that the anniversary passed in January for that, I think.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, man. That Martin was the man, yo. Like I never missed a Martin episode. Like Thursday nights at 8 o'clock was Martin. Then you had Living Single at 8:30, and then 9 o'clock was New York Undercover. That was like the best lineup on Thursday night.
For that, cause that lineup went up against the Seinfeld lineup and shit too.
Right, right. And I never watched Seinfeld. I was not never into Seinfeld like that. My people's was I had a lot of friends I was into. I'm like, I don't never you can't tell me nothing about I don't know nothing about Seinfeld like
Yeah, cause I didn't really get into Seinfeld until like years ago. Like when I mean yeah, like, I want to say like 4 years ago or shit. And
right.
so to me, is it the greatest sitcom as many people say? No,
Mm,
but I'll put like in like a top 15. But I just feel like Martin is like way funnier, laugh out
right.
loud
Oh
than
yeah,
Seinfeld. Seinfeld, you
definitely.
have to think about the joke. Martin is just right up there and shit.
Yo, you know what? The only NBC like comedy I watched during that time was Mad About You. Mad About Love, Mad About You
Love that shit.
with Paul Reiser and
Yeah,
Helen Hunt.
yep.
That was a funny show. That was good.
That was a funny ass show. I love that
Yeah,
fucking show. It reminded me of
yeah,
okay, remind me of like fucking Dick Van Dyke show, like them old domestic
right.
sitcoms back in like the 50s and
Yeah.
60s. I like that shit way better than that pussy ass Friends, man. Like fuck out of here.
I never watched Friends. Never
Fuck
got into them.
Friends.
Could
Oh,
not get into Friends, dude.
for real, man. I cannot.
Yeah,
Oh man, and then it jacked living singles concept and stuff like
right,
that. Come on, like
right. Yeah, that's true. Then they never had a black friend on the show.
hell no, no black
You know
friends,
what I mean?
no black.
And they with the anniversary for that they celebrated that over here last year. Where they had like a big party and like a free event for the public. I didn't even go. I'm like I never watched Friends.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck
You know,
friends.
and it's like a big thing. I'm like, man, I never watched that. Half of them shows like Frasier and shit. I never was into that.
Shit.
Dave Chappelle. Oh, that's Dave Chappelle before he was like really big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now Frasier, I did like Frasier and
Uh-huh.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause, coming from Cheers, I
Yeah.
like some like the earlier seasons, but I mostly watched it. And there was really nothing else on TV, to be honest. But
Oh, okay. Cool.
remember, you like Roseanne
Oh yeah, Roseanne. I used to watch. Roseanne was funny.
for real,
It was funny, and the kids were funny. Like Darlene and and the little boy. They were fun. I used to watch Roseanne.
for real, like that. That shit was hilarious.
Apache. That's an album I need to get too. I bought the single for Gangsta Bitch. I never bought the album though. And I remember like people were saying back then like he was like a one hit wonder, but the source gave him like a decent rating for the album. But I never bought the album.
Oh shoot, I never bought the album either because it was just mad expensive and shit.
Yeah. And then he passed away like years later. But yeah, that's an album I definitely need to cop.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna show a couple more copies and shit. I just got. Let me try my
Yeah.
laptop.
Cool.
So this copy right here, I want my homeboy that Instagram nigga hooked me up with this one. This is the Nas issue,
Oh, what year was that?
May of 1999, issue 116.
Oh, that's right before the beef with Jay.
Yep, this is I Am Nas.
And
Yeah.
Nostradamus Nas.
No, Nostradamus Nas. That's like late 99. I'm not. This is
Oh,
still
late
I
night.
Am.
Okay,
Yeah, because he's
that's right.
promoting
That's
I
right.
Am
Cause
on here.
it came out like 6 months apart from each other, something like that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, let's not. Yo, we still gotta talk about I Am and Nostradamus though. We still got
Yes.
Talk about
I really want to though, definitely, because that's long overdue.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Uh,
like two different albums when like the way everything happened, but if together it would have been like a classic double album.
I don't know if I would say classic though, but
I mean, well, with the tracks that leaked, if those tracks that stay on there, like "Drunk by Myself" and "Blazer 50," I think it would have been a classic double album. Like compared to "Street Disciple," definitely would have
oh,
been a lot better.
oh yeah, like Papa was a player too.
Yeah, yeah. Papa was a player in Fetus and all those Project Windows. You know what I mean?
Hey yo, I got an idea.
Uh-huh.
Why not we do like a 3-part review, like fucking I am Nostradamus, then a fucking Lost tapes and shit one day.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That'll be fucking dope.
That would be dope though. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Cause
Yeah,
I had in mind like just doing like both albums because both albums are supposed to come out together. But Lost Tapes is that's even better like including that because that have like all the lost tracks. Well, some of the lost tracks on
for
there.
real. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
me and you
dope.
gonna
We could
talk about
definitely do
Lost
that.
tapes too. Fuck Lost tapes too.
Oh no,
Fuck
I didn't like that. I liked about a couple songs, but it wasn't as great as the first one. Man,
hell
first
no,
one could have been a classic, and that's not even like a real album.
hell no. Like yeah, the first one that's like the best, one of the best unreleased hip hop albums of all time. If you want to put it that way,
Right.
like
Oh yeah, for sure.
shit, that's like one of the best.
Definitely.
Oh, this is fire. I fuck with this picture of my beat, yo.
Yeah. That's 99 you said?
Yep,
That's Murder Music,
Murder
the
Music.
Mob. Oh yeah. Classic album.
You know what's ironic that both I Am
Mm,
and Murder Music was both released in 1999 and then both was bootleg
mm.
and shit.
Right. And I didn't have the bootleg for that though. Like I remember I remember when it was bootleg, but I didn't never got I got the bootleg I had gotten the bootleg for I Am and Nostradamus when the tracks released, but I never got the bootleg for Blood Money for Murder Music.
Oh, that's crazy.
So who's that? That's Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, I'm Lauryn Hill and Big L's death
There
notice
you go.
for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah, because you know Lauren swept the Grammys around the time and shit.
yeah, man, that was a classic Grammy show. Like to have like a hip hop album with all the majors. Why
Mm,
can't we have hip hop albums of today do that?
because it's all
Redman,
about the plot.
yes, fire album.
Yeah, man, like that Doc's the name.
I mean, but just look at like the albums in the past, like yo, we've had classic albums in the past 10 years that could have swept the major categories. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
And it's just like I don't understand what they have to definitely change that whole committee up on at the Grammys because I don't know what they're doing.
shit. Jay Z has a lot of clout. Why don't he just try to do the Jim Grammy what he did with the NFL and shit?
Exactly. Exactly. Like what is
I
his
mean,
stance? What is he doing in the NFL anyway? I mean, so he was just responsible for bringing the musical acts for the Super Bowl?
yeah, because he was a reason with the whole J Lo and Shakira thing and stuff like
I,
that. You
I
know?
didn't even watch the halftime show. It was whack.
And people are still
I've
complaining.
never been big on J-Lo as an artist. Like she's a good actress, but I don't care for her singing, and I was never big on Shakira.
Shit, I actually thought they did their thing though, but I just feel like
Right,
people are complaining about the wrong thing. Like they think,
right.
oh, that's scary. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's not decent for the audience and shit. Nigga, it's
So
a fucking
so
halftime show.
that's what Roger Goodell brought him in for, like for music. Like what about Colin Kaepernick? He don't have a team he's playing for yet, and it's already we going into the next season. Columbine about to start soon, and Colin Kaepernick is still a free agent, and nobody's trying to sign him. You know what I'm saying? Like if Jay Z had that much power, he could go into the Grammys and do that, and like change the committee up and get some more ethnicity on the Grammy committee or the Oscar committee.
True.
That Ja Rule album is classic, man. Benny Very Vici, classic album.
Fucking Ja Rule's best album and shit.
Yeah, Nas.
Streets Disciple.
I am Nas.
For real. As for like the album ratings and shit, they rank Slim.
What they give I am? Did they give I am a rating in there?
Let me check. Let me check. But I can already tell you, no, they didn't rate I Am here.
Oh,
But I think that album got either 3.5 mics or 4 mics, if I'm not mistaken. No, wait. It got three mics. Yeah, three mics.
3 mics.
Yeah,
That should have been higher.
should have been higher.
That should have been higher, definitely.
Yeah, remember this? The Chronic 2000 that fucking.
Yeah, I remember that. That was Suge Knight. What he was like he had his own version of like the Chronic or some shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh shit, they gave Murder Music 4.5 mics. Oh shit. Okay.
That's a classic to me. That's 5 mics to me. I don't think there's no bad song on Murder Music. To me,
No
I
bad.
like every song on there. Illustrious, Adrenaline, It's Mine, everything.
The fucking shit, the realist with Cool G rap. That's like my alarm clock.
The Definitely every song on there is banging. I don't think there's no bad song on Murder Music.
Hell no.
You know.
This fucking Tony Braxton 2002 Vibe issue.
Oh, I never seen that one.
Yeah, this is December 2002.
She was letting it show on back then, yo.
For real.
Like she teased people now on the gram, but back then she was letting everything show.
Oh yeah. This is Tony like right here. This is more than a woman, Tony.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. This one has a piece on TLC's album, the 3D album that came out. Has a piece about Eclipse. Has a piece about Halle Berry.
Oh,
Shit. Yeah. Talking about the hip hop hit makers like Jermaine
wow.
Dupri, Eric Coffey.
What's that about?
Just as, just like the best hip hop hit makers of that time and shit.
Oh, true, true. What year was that? That was what, 97?
2002.
Oh. So yeah, they show Pharrell and all that.
Let me see if they had Pharrell. I think they had Pharrell. Yeah, they do. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was really nothing to it and shit like that.
Right.
Just publicized that Snoop's paid the cost to be a Boss album.
Oh. I don't think I heard that album though. I might have heard like some songs from it, but not the whole thing.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's not.
Is that sorry?
Yeah. Fucking Mary J. Blige's 90.
Yes, that one I had. I remember that. That's one of the best ones when they had like the year in review and shit.
Yes.
That shit definitely. Mary was like unstoppable at that point when My Life came out.
Oh yeah. Well, look how clean this shit is though. Like,
Yeah, man.
this is
They picked a good cover.
Yep. Mary. Woo.
You know.
Let's see what we got here. Samuel Jackson. This is around the time.
Jackson.
Yeah, that was like his breakout role, his breakthrough role. I don't care what no one says.
Right. You didn't like him in Jungle Fever?
Oh, I did. I liked him in everything before, but I'm just
Right.
Pulp Fiction was like after that it was just over for Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Him and Tarantino alone, they just always do magic together.
Right.
Common Sense.
Common, yeah.
Shit. They have like the Coupe as like a hip hop quotable and shit.
Right.
And then
What happened to them?
like that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, be real with you.
Right.
Like you said, they got the 94 in review.
Yeah, I remember that joint. 94 was a great year for hip hop, man. That's like one of my favorite years as far as like the 90s, you know.
Facts. Like hip hop and R&B.
Yeah, like a lot of like classic big album, Illmatic, Ready to Die. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of big out, Hard to Earn. A lot of big albums came in that year, man. You know, Warren G first album.
Hell yeah. Then even R&B wise, like you have Aaliyah's
Yeah.
80 but number, TLC's Crazy Sex
Right.
Four, Mary J.
Yeah.
Blige's My Life. Like
Mm-hmm.
Boys to Men 2 album. Like,
Yes, the
ooh,
two album definitely
for real. Then
a
R.
lot of
Kelly
good
was
album
still,
music in that year. Oh yeah,
yeah, R. Kelly was still carrying out with fucking
man.
12 play and shit
Well
like
played. Yep. Yeah, because he didn't drop the self titled joint until '95.
that. Not shit. Yeah, they got like the best hip hop albums of '94.
Man, look at those classics right there, man.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, big up to the source for having.
Outcast album, Southern Playalistic, that was '94.
Yep,
Some classic shit, man.
real man. Like '94 alone was just a very
Oh
important.
yeah. Artifacts, first album. Gravediggers, first album. Craig Mack, first album. Like all of that was '94, man. Like some great albums came out.
Craig man, fucking Mary J. Blige.
Oh yeah. That's when she was on drugs at that point, right?
Yep.
Oh man, I miss drugged out, coked out Mary, man. That's when she made her best shit. Like this no post no more drama Mary. I can't I ain't fucking with her music like that, yo. Like she's still one of the best, but she ain't have like a classic album since No More Drama probably.
Wait, so you didn't think the breakthrough was classic?
Breakthrough was good. It wasn't no classic. Hell no. There's some skippable tracks on here. On Breakthrough.
Cause
Hell no.
no, cause
Yeah, she
a
ain't have
lot
a, yo, and no more drama was like her last classic album. I don't even think it stands up with like My Life or What's the 411. I feel like her first like maybe 4 or 5 albums were like classic, but after that is like 2000s Mary can't ain't like 90s Mary not fucking with 2000 Mary. Like it's just like different. Like I feel like coked out drunk Mary was better, but when she hit the 2000s, it was like we got I don't know like uprising type of Mary. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
I,
Like you know what I mean? Like after No More Drama, like if you look at her albums after No More Drama, none of them albums were classic, yo. Like they're forgettable. Like that Growing Pains album is forgettable. Um, the Stronger what was it? Stronger with every something. That was that was for the damn title's forgettable. I can't even remember the title. You know, and I love Mary. I love Mary. Mary was my first concert ever, but her albums in the 2000s after No More Drama is not good. Breakthrough was good, but it wasn't classic though. That was decent. I like Love and Life. That was a decent album. Too many hip hop collabs on that because Diddy was overseeing that project. But other than Love and Life and Breakthrough, I didn't care for none of those other albums she did.
yeah, cause like I know a lot of people say breakthrough was like one of the best R&B albums of the 2000s decade and shit like that.
Right.
But,
Yeah, that it was good, but I don't think it was maybe I got to go back and hear it. It's been like years, but I mean from what I remember, I don't think it was a classic to me. I mean compared to other stuff.
true, true.
But it was solid. I mean, she got a couple Grammys from it and everything. It was a dope album, but I still prefer coked out drunk Mary, out of shape Mary when she had a pot belly and shit.
Yeah, man. When she was doing this fucking
Yeah, she dancing and she had a pot belly. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I'm like Mary. Can you look at yourself 20 years ago?
shit.
You know what I mean?
At least her dancing got a little better and shit.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Did you see at the BET Awards? Was it last year?
Killing it.
That chick, she
Oh,
killed it, man.
she was
Drunk,
killing
coked out Mary couldn't have did those steps. She would have been out of breath.
her like
You know?
and fucking May. That was like I think now May was looking at her most sexiest. Like did you see in the
Oh
fucking
yeah, definitely.
that
She's in
hour
shape
show?
now. Back in '94, she wouldn't have been wearing the shit she wearing now.
Hell no.
She would have tried to pull it off. It wouldn't have worked.
Hey, you want to hear some shit?
Maybe looking like a snack and a full meal right now in 2020. So
That's a whole cooler right there. Shit,
for
shit.
real, man.
And you know what's crazy though? This issue of the
Mm,
source has like a
mm.
lot of dope ratings. Like I met the man's Takal, 4 mics. The Murder Was the Case soundtrack, 4 mics.
That's crazy.
Tupac and CL Smooth, Main Ingredient, 4 mics.
That's a
Redman,
classic.
your favorite Redman album, 4 mics.
Oh, that's the name.
Yeah, that actually
Oh,
got
there's a
four
dark
mics.
side.
Yeah,
you know what? I would give Dear Four Mics. It's just not my favorite Redman album, but it's not a bad album. I never said it was whack. I
Uh,
mean, if they gave it four mics or if people say it's classic, I mean, I don't feel no type of way about it. It's just not my favorite Redman album. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it. Like I think, like I said, like with the internet, I'm astounded. I like to hear people's views on that album because I remember when that album came out, nobody was saying it was a classic then, but now it has like a huge cult following. But it's not. I mean, if they gave it four or five mics, it's not like a shocking thing to me. It's just not my favorite Redman album.
yeah, because like it's crazy how time now they're saying that this album's like it's like a classic, but
Right.
when I be reading like hip hop reviews back in the day, niggas when we feeling the album back in the day and shit like that.
Exactly.
They want to
and
use
and,
that.
and I think, like I said, like I think a lot of these people now, like a lot of this culture now, when they astounded by that infrared case. I think the infrared case was probably one of the best things about that album because we never like had that like the packaging like that for a hip hop album. So that case is like probably the most sought after case ever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's not a bad album. I just don't some songs on there that I didn't care for. But that to me is like if I don't like about four or five songs, to me it's not a classic. But that's fine that everybody else thinks it's a classic.
True. Shit, that was fucking Mary J. Blige. This one right here is
I had that one too. Yes, I remember that joint.
yeah, this is the Snoop Doggy
Snoop blew up
Dogg.
with Doggy Style, man. That's oof. That's probably like top three like hip hop buzz out like for hip hop albums to have like a buzz. I will put Get Rich or Die Trying in that as
Mm-hmm.
well. And probably I would say maybe College Dropout. But definitely those not even College Dropout. Not I can't even say Illmatic because nobody was expecting what we did from Nas. Like I probably would say Ready to Die was had like a huge buzz like that. But man, Doggy Style is a great album for any genre, man.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like I still play that album. Like I think I wore out my tape when I bought that on cassette back in the day. Cause that's how much I loved it. Like that and Chronic. Those two albums, like I played those like religiously every day. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those two albums alone, I played more than some East Coast albums that I had on cassette back in the day.
For real, cause like Doggy Style alone is just a very timeless album when it comes to like music alone and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just from the album
yeah,
cover to like the
yeah.
production.
It just captures that year. It captures that whole time during the '90s. Like you know what I'm saying? Even like the stuff he was wearing, like the hockey jerseys were big back then, and like the khakis and the Chuck Taylors, like the French braids and all that, like all that was huge back then for both coasts. So it's like a time capsule for that time.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is when Chuck D sued.
Was that Chuck D?
Yeah, he sued Sid
I don't
Ivy.
remember that part in the magazine.
Yeah, he sued Sid Ivy for using his voice in one of his
Oh,
advertisements.
in the commercials,
Yeah.
right?
And Public Enemy, they don't fuck with like malt liquor or some shit like
Yeah,
that. So Chuck
yeah.
having it,
I never drank that. I never was into beer and shit like that.
shit.
My thing was Henny. I was out into like Henny or Alizé back when Alizé was big back then, but I never drank like Heineken and Saint Ides and 40s and shit. I wasn't into that. Tony. We just talking about that album just last night.
Oh yeah,
Sons of Soul definitely got to talk about their discography, man. They long overdue.
yeah. Discography breakdown one day, yo.
Yes, for sure. Like this year, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm not even gonna wait till next year. Like this year, like sometime later this year, definitely got to talk about them.
Yeah, sometime soon if you ask me, cause
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Whenever, because I think they've been slept on. Like a lot of these artists people know, but they forgot about, and they've been slept on for the newer artists. But I want to remind people like yo who Raphael Sadiq was and Tony and people like that.
right.
Oh,
No Tyra Banks. Woo!
Tyra Banks back when she was sexy. She always been sexy. Even when she was thick, she's sexy. That's before she was fucking with Chris Rebel. You know what I mean?
Shit. Like an MC8.
Yeah, man, MC8. Yeah, I forgot about his album. His album was 94 also.
Yep.
That definitely a classic album from MC8. He comes strapped.
Shit. I swear, Tyson Beckford was everywhere back in the 90s.
Tyson Becker was everywhere. He was like the model for goose down coats. He was the model for cologne, men's cologne, everything. And everywhere you turn, you saw Tyson Becker. On a magazine cover, at the bus stop, the train station, everywhere there was like an ad for him. Young Snoop Dogg right there, man.
Shit.
Murder was the case.
Yeah, and that's for like album rankings. They have the Ultra Magnetic MCs, the Four Horsemen with four mics.
Uh,
Shit. Dope album, by the way. Um, Akinyele, Vagina Dinah, 3.5 mics.
that was a good album.
Very good album.
That was
Cypress
bang.
Hill, Black Sunday, 4 mics.
That should have been classic. That's my favorite Cypress album.
Shit. That's like one of the reasons why like a lot of people were dissing the West Coast and shit because some albums shit like 5 mics and stuff.
Wow. They gotta. That's why they have to go back and redo some of those reviews, man, because it's like it's off.
Right.
You know, some reviews they got, it's like you off by 2 mics or you off by 1 mic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nah, man. Black Sunday was that's like I told you that was like that and the bomb. Those two albums I played the most in '93. That's what like the summer.
True.
You
Yeah.
know,
I'm gonna show like two
still
more.
play that. I still play Black Sunday, like, cause I still be getting in my Cypress Hill mood. I still want to like that would be like my go-to Cypress Hill album, and then it'll be um Temples of Boom, and then the first one.
Facts. Yeah.
You
Temples
know,
of Boom, that's my favorite one from Cypress.
yeah, yeah, classic, another classic Cypress album. You know,
True. Yeah. I'm gonna show about
that's like probably like the best album to play on Halloween is Temples of Boom.
facts. Or if you just want to have like,
You know, if you're not into like horrorcore, that's like the closest thing is like that album.
yeah.
You know,
Shit. I'm sure about two more of these, okay? It's the Flavor Flav 94 issue.
I had that one too. That had the sneaker what they had like this the 94 the hottest 94 sneakers.
Yeah.
And I when I bought that issue, I when I was looking at the sneakers, I actually bought the feeler joints that was in there. I forgot the name of those feelers. It wasn't the Grand Hills though. They were like all white feelers with like the navy blue bottoms. I actually had those.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they had like the sneaker preview in that. I remember getting that issue.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 15 new
Yeah,
sneakers. Yeah.
and they had the Jordan. I think it was the tens was in those.
Right.
Yeah, I had the red and white Jordan tens, not the black and white joints that was released.
Okay. Yeah, this issue was issue number 59 that was dropped in August of 94. You know, fucking Sir Mix a Lot promoting his
Some
next
mix a lot. I
album.
never got into his shit. Never got into some mix a lot.
Shit, Sir Mix a Lot. Shit. Ass on glass. Fuck. Let's see what else we got here. Yes, Craig Mack, Flavor in the Ear, got a
Craig
hip hop
Mack,
quotable. Rest in peace,
yes,
Craig Mack.
Craig Mack, flipping the syllables.
1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees and you'll be on them please.
Yeah, man, those classic shit, man.
Gerald Levert.
Gerald Levert, rest in peace, a legend. Gerald Levert was rocking that Esco shit in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, oh man,
Fucking Flavor Flav. This is, around the time
yeah.
where the music and our message was coming out and he was getting
He rocking the Helly Hansen jacket. That was a big designer back then too. They were like Columbia and Nautica.
facts.
You know what I mean? Helly Hansen. Helly Hansen was like $300 for a jacket.
Fucking Flavor Flav, man. Shit. Alright, when it comes to ratings, they ranked MCA's We Come Strap 4 mics.
Wow, that
J.
should have been five.
It should have been, but
Yeah,
J. Rue the Damage's Sunrise in the East, 4 mics.
that should have been five.
For real. Above the Law, Uncle Sam's Curse, 3.5 mics.
I never heard that. I gotta hear that, Joe. I like the album cover for that though.
That album is fire.
I gotta hear that. I'm gonna go on YouTube and listen to that joint.
Shit. It's Flavor Flav.
Yep.
Alright, let's see how much more we got before we show you. Oh, this is the 150th issue of The Source.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Yeah, man.
They're like the best. Like they talking about like the best issues and stuff.
Yeah, the best 150 moments in hip hop.
Wow.
Yeah, just promoting on a lot of shit. Hold on. I'm gonna read you some moments too. Hold on,
Uh huh.
because it also counted down with a lot of shit. But
Right.
how 1994 was like an influential year in hip hop.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the unsigned hypes, like
DMX.
DMX was 91 unsigned hype. You got
Right.
Mobb Deep and Common.
Oh yeah.
All the albums that they ranked like 5 mics that they didn't touch upon and shit.
Wow. They rated Raising Hell five mics.
Yep.
Oh wow. And they never just they never put it in any issue.
No, because you gotta remember, Raising Hell came out in '86 and Source
Oh right,
came out
right,
in
right,
'88 and shit. So
right.
a
Oh
lot of these
true, true.
issues, like a lot of these albums, they weren't even covered on the Source and shit.
Right,
And so this is when they re-ranked certain albums into 5 mics and shit.
right.
Like I know the Ghetto Boys Grip It on that other level originally got 4 mics. They
Uh-huh.
give that 5. Main Source Breaking Atoms got originally got 4.5. Now we got 5. The Chronic originally got 4.5. Now we got 5.
Wow.
Um, yeah, kind of interesting too. They didn't even review Tupac's All Eyes on Me, which I found that very interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because you would think like with the hype of Tupac in '96,
Right.
but at the same time, I kind of also understand because the whole East Coast, West Coast, and
Mm-hmm.
Pop just throwing
Right.
shots at everybody and stuff
Right.
like that, and the media just heightening up. It is what
Right.
it is. But yeah,
I
man, like
wonder what they would have gave that album. Like maybe four and a half.
I believe at that time they would have probably given it 5 mics at that time
Right.
because, like
Yeah.
I said, he was just demanding attention, and plus the Source they knew what they're doing because if they would have gave anything less than 4.5, Pop would have been like, "Oh, the Source don't
Right.
support West Coast hip hop," so that they knew what they fuck they were doing.
I think that's a five mic album. I don't. It's only the only song I don't like on there was the last track on this two with Danny Boy singing.
You mean Heaven Ain't Too Hard to Find?
Yeah, that joint. I didn't really care for that, but everything else, I don't skip over nothing else on that album. I think that's like a classic double album.
Yeah, like All Eyes on Me was cool and shit like that. It grew on me a lot more in later years and stuff, but
Right.
to
Right.
me Against the World, that would always be his magnum opus to me.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. That's definitely a classic.
Yeah, Me Against the World, man. But then
Yep.
you have those motherfuckers that they say they pop fan, but but they just know All Eyes on Me.
Right. That's what they came in on a lot of them.
All Eyes
You know what
on.
I'm saying? But it's like I think if he had just made this one like a one album, that still would have been a classic. I like this one more than this two, but this two got fire in it as well.
Oh yeah, it do.
You know?
But yeah, man, this is basically like the fucking Source 150th issue. So interesting right there. Let's see what else I got. This is when Dr. Dre was leaving Death Row
I had
Records.
that one too. That's when he left Death Row. He started Aftermath.
For real,
I
like
remember that joint.
I always like the cover of this one, like Dr. Dre leaving
Yeah,
Death Row exclusive. Like,
right. And he had a different medallion on his chain at that point.
yep. But I'm telling you, like the Source and Vibe magazine, they benefited a lot from this
Oh
fucking
yeah,
East Coast West Coast beat, man. Like
definitely, definitely. That's why they were fueling it. You know what I'm
for
saying? It was
real.
like on the cover you got like the Death Row portrait, that famous portrait with all of them, and then you had Puffy and Biggie on that other issue. Is like they were promoting that whole beat.
Like I said, they knew what the fuck they were doing.
Oh yeah,
Like
all the
Ben
labels, the
Hero,
labels knew what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you might not be it like selling like if Cypress Hill made the diss on the Cube, they were promoting it. It's on Columbia Records.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If they wasn't putting it on the album, they had the CD single for it.
Yep.
You know?
Hmm.
Yes,
Fucking Black Market
classic. It
section.
was written classic album. I don't like that Dre track though, but
Nas is coming.
I didn't like that. That should have been for Dre's album. That should have been for the Aftermath album.
Yeah, that fits perfectly. Like Silent Murder
Yeah,
could have replaced that one.
right.
Silent Murder, man.
You
That's
know what
my
I mean?
shit.
I didn't like that track, but I thought Dre could have gave him a better beat. But
Nas is coming.
I'm like, come on, man. And the singing too. I didn't like that singing on here. All right, come on, man. You know what I mean?
Shit. Nas is coming. I was like, what the
I just skip over that track.
shit? Fucking E40 with the Hall of Fame.
E40. I just seen somebody selling that online too. That E40 album.
Shit. Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri when he was balling, when he was evading the IRS.
Facts. But
You know.
he was invading the IRS.
Yeah, he got like his cars and shit taken away.
Oh shit.
Yeah, cause he talked about it. I think it was on the Social Death documentary. That little like mini documentary they had. I think it was on TV1.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how like he was buying cars with cash, like no credit or nothing.
Damn.
And the IRS was like trying to find out like how he was buying able to buy cars with like that amount of money or whatever. You know,
Right.
yeah, he got like a couple. He got like a house taken away and like a couple cars taken away.
Damn.
You know, I'm like, damn, JD was balling out of control like the song.
Shit.
He wasn't lying. You know what I
Money
mean?
ain't the thing, man. Money ain't the thing.
I'm telling you, he was living it. They lied. That's a classic album. Stakes is
Stakes is
high.
high. I love that fucking
I
album.
definitely want to discuss that album. But I don't hear nobody talking about anything Della.
Yeah, I know I reviewed that album years ago though. But
Oh, you did that? Oh, true, true.
yeah, I reviewed their first four albums.
Okay. Balloon Mind State. That's an underrated one too.
Yeah, Balloon, man.
Definitely.
Balloon. De La Soul is dead. That's woo,
Yeah.
that's my
Yes,
shit.
I love that one.
Like niggas don't know nothing about that De La Soul is dead, yo. Like
Ah man. If you were a youngin and you came up on the daylight after all those, they came up on artificial intelligence shit. It pales in comparison compared to De La Soul is Dead and Blue Monster.
for real, because like I wasn't really too big on those artificial intelligence albums
Yeah,
like that. I might have to re-listen
right,
to them
right.
one day, but I wasn't really too big on those like that.
Yeah, they're not a timeless. They're relevant after a while, you know.
Right. As far as album rankings, Wise Intelligence, solo debut, Killing You for Fun is 3 mics.
Ooh,
Helter Skelter, Nocturnal is 3.5 mics.
that should have been five.
Should have been definitely 5. Stakes is High is 4 mics.
That should have been five too.
Exactly, but like I said, they knew what the fuck they were doing.
Wow.
They even
I,
highlighted.
I want to know how they come up with this rating system. Like, what? Why did they come up and say, "Oh, well, stakes is high is four, and this one is five"? Like, how do y'all come up with that?
This trying to be equivalent to like how the Rolling Stone doesn't even know what the 5 star shit, but
Did Benzino really listen to all these albums? I know he was like the owner of the Source, right?
Yeah,
Did he really listen to all of these albums, or he just said like, "Yo, y'all write whatever"?
I don't even know really, but I feel like they have a listening committee. So
Because I actually emailed a guy. Like there used to be this guy named Jim Farber. Jim Farber used to write for the Daily News over here, and I
hmm
actually emailed him in the early 2000s because he when I think it was a criminal. It was either a criminal or Stankonia came out, and he gave it like 3.5 ratings. I'm like, are you nuts? That's like some of their best shit. And he actually emailed me back. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he does listen to all the albums. I'm like, I still don't believe him though. I'm like, nah, you don't listen to all the albums. Because if you did, you wouldn't have gave Stankonia 3 mics.
hell no, Stankonia. That's
You
a
know?
four mics.
Yeah, I'm like some of these guys is getting paid to write these reviews. I'm like, they don't listen to this shit.
But yeah, I'm gonna show one more issue before I let this
Yeah.
shit charge. This is fucking the Death Row issue
Oh,
with
I never seen that one.
yeah. I never seen this
What
one.
year was that?
95.
Oh, 95. Wow. And I was still buying the Source magazines then.
Oh fuck,
I never seen that one.
shit. This was with
I
D
missed that one.
yeah, Corrupt, Daz, Joel, and Nate Dogg. Yo, Joel is finer than a motherfucker. Damn, fucking soul for real.
Wow, so for real, yes. Classic first album.
Yeah, that album cover is suspect.
Yeah. You never liked the album cover, yo. I never really like paid attention to it like that.
Nah, it was just one of those random album covers like this. Oh, just do what you want to do on shit. And it was just like okay,
Right. They're like, all right, we just gonna pose like this and then they snap the picture.
fucking Friday.
Friday, word. They just showed that too. That was on cable recently.
Yeah, I know. I saw that shit too.
Yeah.
You know, ran there with the "How is that the most beautiful thing in the world?" Hip Hop Portable.
Wow. What song is that from?
How's that? The Keith Murray show.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What else? A lot of other shit. Oh, they have a dope piece about Cam. You know, I
Damn.
cousin.
He's definitely under. I got a Cam album in the hall too. It's like what's it called? Like Rebel Soldiers or something like that.
You
It's
know,
like Cam featuring like different artists. Like Mobb Deep is on there, Public Enemy, Conscious Daughters.
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a compilation joint. It's like Cam featuring actually it's Paris featuring Cam and other artists on here. But it's dope. It's a dope album. Dead President's on there as well.
That's what's up.
As underrated producer.
Right. In my opinion, he made the Death Row sound after All Eyes
Drake.
on Me. Like, fuck,
Oh yeah.
you don't get
Yeah,
the
he had some heat on Dogfather.
hell. He had some heat on his fucking first album too.
Yeah, definitely. Rage, definitely. I think he gave Rage some heat on her album too.
Yeah.
You know you didn't like it?
We'll do. Oh, it should. He did, but I just don't like the album to be saying
Right.
anything off there is heat. To be
Too
real.
many producers on one album. That's what it was.
Like just the Primo and Easy Mo B on a Death Row album alone shit is already
Right.
questionable.
Yeah, that was weird
It's
for that
already
time.
questionable right there, but
Yeah.
shit. You know, this is around the time when Suge Knight was in the background and shit.
Wow.
Mary and Suge Knight. George Foreman, you know, when he came back.
Oh, yeah, that's when he won. I saw that fight. I remember that shit.
All right, for rankings, they have Older You Bastard, Return of the 36 Chambers, 4 mics.
That should be 5.
Should have been, yeah. Poverty's Paradise, 4 mics.
That should be 5.
That I don't even agree 4.5, but you know. In a Major Way, 3.5 mics.
In a
Oh,
major way. Who's that again?
you said what?
Who's that in a major way?
That's E40.
E40. Okay.
Yeah, the let me see what else. Yep, that's it for all I want to show y'all. So yeah, that's for my collection at the source. I'm gonna order some more copies sometime next month.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I had a lot of fun doing this one
Yeah. That's a good collection to start off with though. Like those issues.
for real.
You know.
Yeah, I'm also trying to get some rap pages magazines too, cause
Right.
this dude on Instagram he sells those shits and stuff like that. I'm trying to get that
Yeah.
Lady of Rage rap pages. I'm trying to get
Uh huh.
Big Daddy Kane's '93 issue where he's talking about the
Right.
looks like a job for. So, but
Yeah.
I gotta save some money. Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had fun doing this shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Facts. But you heard of Royce the Five Nine's new album yet?
I heard it like the first couple of tracks is I didn't like what I heard though like and he have like a lot of skits on there too.
Yeah, I saw the track list. I was like, what the fuck?
It's like 20 something. I'm like, yo, what is this, a double album in one? Is it like Tikal 2 all over again? Like
Nah,
to 20 something tracks on Tikal 2 and it's like a single album. I'm like, come on, bro. And the shit ain't good from the beginning. I'm like, oh Lord, so you gotta skip through shit just to find some good stuff?
damn, not that Eminem's finally dropping some decent music that now Royce is starting to slip.
Oh God. Bro, I'm like, nah, man. I think I'm gonna skip that one. I didn't like what I was hearing.
Uh,
I heard he did the most of the production himself. I'm like, oh God,
yeah,
that's even worse.
yeah, because he even produced on that music to be murdered by, and some of the shit that he was producing, I wasn't even too fond of like that. I'm like,
Oh Lord.
what the fuck is this for? But it's not it's not Cassidy beats bad. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh God. Nobody could be that bad.
like, and,
Nobody could be that bad, yo.
but let me stop because like when people who start to produce and shit like that, we all try to sound like somebody else and shit. So,
Right.
but yeah, most of those beats, I was just like, what the fuck, like, oh, and Cassidy was
Nah,
just
man.
jam to that fucking shit, like,
That's the second Cassidy album was much better because Swiss Beats was doing the production.
shit, Swiss.
You know what I mean? That's when Swiss still had it.
Now he's doing artsy, artsy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Artsy. I don't want that wasn't artsy Swiss. That was still Swiss. That was still Rough Rider Swiss.
Oh,
You know, full surface Swiss.
yeah, man. I'm gonna cut off this webcam. I might get ready for work soon and shit. Yeah. You hear me? Hey,
But yeah, that voice joint, I don't know. I don't know if I could listen to a whole 22 tracks worth of crap.
hey, man. Like, I'm gonna listen to it for myself because I know a
Yeah.
lot of people saying
Are,
that Lil
are,
Wayne.
are you planning on doing like a live listening party and shit?
Not on that album, nah,
Oh,
nah.
okay.
Because there was one other album I do want to do a live listening to.
Mm,
Um, it's actually what's the name of that one? What's the name of that one? It's just from his rappers from this rapper and shit like that.
oh,
That new Joel Ortiz album that I got a lot of
oh,
requests.
I didn't hear that one. That's the one
It's,
where he's showing his feet or some shit.
yeah, it's the fucking Mona Lisa with Joel Ortiz and Apollo Brown.
Oh, that joint. Yeah, that joint was fire. That joint, I love that joint. I thought that was the other joint. There was yo, this dude. Shout out to Mix Master. This dude was like how he stopped following Joel Ortiz because he take selfies of his feet. I'm like, I ain't been on Joel Ortiz's Instagram page. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird.
That is weird. Feet selfie. Feet selfie. Like what the fuck?
Feet selfies, man. I was like, yo, that's crazy. He said he had to stop. He had to unfollow him. I'm like, wow,
Shit. Yeah. That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
crazy.
Nigga like in
Man.
his 40s doing feet selfies. What kind of feet selfie?
Yo, that shit is
Like
funny.
that's for white people. Feet selfies. That's for
Yeah,
white
man.
shit.
I don't know. I don't know. That's not like that. Don't sound like no weekend shit. Like Puerto Ricans be doing that.
I don't know. Like I ain't never heard no
Feet selfies. I'm like, I know a lot of Ricans. I don't know them to be taking those feet selfies and putting it on the gram. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Feet selfie.
He could be lying. I don't know. I ain't been on Joel Ortiz's gram, so I don't know. He said he had to unfollow the nigga. He was doing that.
I would have followed him too if he was doing some shit.
Oh
Shoot.
man.
But yeah, man. I just talked to Ashley and she said like Tuesday's her
Yeah.
only day off next week, so that's why I was just gonna do that fucking when disaster strikes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And like
Yeah.
I'm
So
already ready. I already got my notes already ready and shit.
yeah, yeah.
So
True. Same.
I feel like that's gonna be an entertaining album to talk about.
Definitely.
Shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually about to let this webcam charge for a little bit. So it was nice doing
All
this
right.
shit with you. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more stuff. Peace.
Peace.